600 pounds of Iceberg. But unbeknownst to what you may have seen here, I noticed that Andrew Thomas has positioned himself by the ring bell as apparently the official timekeeper here. What's going on?
Stay over here.
NWA Vice President Bill Behrens.
Ago, you sent that monster out to attack me.
True.
I'm not going to get near and let it happen again. Last week, you tried to get involved in the fucking conservatory match. You got your ass handed to you then. And tonight, I'm going to make sure you don't get involved here. I've got a little surprise for you. Because tonight, you are going to be at ringside to watch this match, but you're going to have company.
Company?
Get the music.
Jeff
You're going to
Bailey
be
has
handcuffed
company?
to the ticking time bomb.
Oh, no.
Scottie, Wrenn.
Oh, my goodness. Bill Behrens had said that Jeff G. Bailey has to be handcuffed to the ticking time bomb, Scottie Wrenn. Oh, dear. The plot thickens, and this is a really positive development. And this is probably the best piece of news that Wildside Heavyweight Champion David Young can get.
We're just going to make sure you have a good view of the ring. Have a good time.
Scottie Wrenn handcuffed to Jeff G. Bailey. This should happen for every match.
What a blessing it would be. Well, with the pomp and circumstance at ringside, the matter at hand is David Young and this challenge of defending the Wildside Heavyweight title against the 600-pound beast, the Iceberg. And look at ringside. I don't know if our cameras can pick it up, but the guest timekeeper for this match is Wildside senior official Andrew Thomas.
Not promising at all. Well, forearm shot to Iceberg. And now a shoulder block. Iceberg, he's wobbling. He's a weeble, but he won't fall down. I don't know what it'll take to get Iceberg down. No way. Still not, oh. Amazing he's able to kick out of that. Not surprising. David Young attempted a body slam of Iceberg.
Look at a clothesline there by David Young, going for the spine buster. And if he was to commit that feat, that would be impressive to say the least. Big spear by the 600-pound Iceberg. This man has been unstoppable.
Perhaps the most daunting task in the relatively young championship career of Wildside Heavyweight Champion David Young. What a handful.
And since coming back from Japan and pinning Mr. Pogo, Iceberg has yet to suffer a pinfall defeat. He's been defeated one time, and that was in the Cage of Horrors. At Orcorel 2001, Tank simply escaped the cage. Iceberg's shoulders have yet to be pinned to the mat since he returned from Japan, since he pinned Mr. Pogo, since he pinned Abdullah the Butcher. This man is unstoppable
and
at 600 pounds of remorseless animal.
Oh, no. Iceberg has taken out that potato peeler, for lack of a better word, and is carving up the Wildside Heavyweight Champion. And speaking of that, when Iceberg defeated Mr. Pogo, Iceberg at the time had lost nearly a quart of blood, and he still pulled that off.
Look at Iceberg continually stabbing that murder weapon into the head of David Young. It's not a foreign object, it's a glorified murder weapon. It's a stabbing instrument, for God's sakes.
Grotesque. That is Iceberg in 2 syllables, and no argument here. Scottie Wrenn, a cheering section for David Young. Scottie Wrenn happily handcuffed to CEO Jeff Bailey. Bailey better be on his best behavior, or the ticking time bomb will undoubtedly explode in that rat face of his.
What a pleasure it would be, 2 weeks in a row, seeing Bailey get his ass handed to him. That's good television. Ratings, baby.
Thank you.
Iceberg, again stabbing that potato peeler. He's called it the ice pick, but it's a sharp metal object that Bailey claims was forged in the very depths of hell just for Iceberg, and I wouldn't doubt that a bit when I look into that beast's eyes. There's no human inside that man.
Well, it looks like maybe there's 5 humans inside that man.
And none of them being his own, only humans he's eaten.
Oh, God, Young is bleeding a gusher. Iceberg obviously wants to take the wind out of the sails of the Wildside Heavyweight Champion, maybe just by sheer blood loss. He could gain a victory, or perhaps Jeff Bailey wants Iceberg to do nothing more than to permanently injure David Young, taking him out of the picture, perhaps making it easy for his hand-picked champion, Jason Cross, to move in for the kill. Bailey has a wide variety of agendas here, and I can't imagine a better henchman to pull that off than quarter-ton plus of Iceberg.
Slow and methodical, stabbing his prey to death like a wounded animal. David Young is crawling on the outside of the ring, and the bloodthirsty Iceberg, like a shark in blood-filled water, has tasted the blood of David Young, and he is only going in for more.
Friends, if you have a weak stomach, you might want to consider turning away. Things look pretty ugly here for the Wildside Heavyweight Champ. Oh my God, Iceberg's getting a running start for something diabolical. Oh my God!
David Young had his wits about him enough. He might have had that staring object dug into his forehead repeatedly, but he had wits about him enough to get the hell out of the way of a 600-pound freight train.
The table has turned. Young has just clocked Iceberg with his own instrument of torture. That ice pick, that potato peel, or whatever the hell it is. And Iceberg, I've been informed it's a vegetable peeler. And now it's peeling something else entirely. Ugh.
And now the Iceberg is bleeding.
A lot of blood is being shed here in your main event.
David Young's got a chair!
I think the person who invented the chair did not have that use in mind.
Scottie Wrenn, the ticking time bomb, is elated at ringside. And David Young's coming up here.
Oh, this is not promising.
Oh my God!
Young is standing on the announcing
David
platform.
Young is on the announcer's booth. What the hell is David Young gonna do? He is here amongst us. The Iceberg is down below. The heavyweight champion, Satan, off the announce table, and we've lost our stationary cam monitor. Oh my goodness!
David Young goes flying through the air onto a bleeding Iceberg. I don't know if it's worth the risk that was taken. But Iceberg seems to be down lying in a pool of his own blood. Young is slowly regaining some composure, getting to his feet, bringing that chair into that ring. Referee Speedy Nelson showing lenience out the yin-yang, suffice to say. Scottie Wrenn handcuffed to Jeff Bailey at ringside. And Iceberg knows not what he's in for.
David Young swings the chair. The Iceberg is out of the way. Young goes for a hip toss. Not a wise maneuver on a man with such a weight advantage. Belly to back suplex by the Iceberg.
Now the blood loss from both these competitors is getting to past the point of being scary. You run the risk of blacking out with the amount of blood that has been shed in this match. Hell, the ring apron is becoming a crimson mask. Scottie Wrenn keeping the potato peeler for safekeeping, or as safe as anything that Scottie Wrenn's involved in.
Big chop in a corner by the Iceberg.
We've seen some incredible encounters with David Young, Rick Michaels, and AJ Styles for the Wildside Heavyweight Champion. A charge from Iceberg. Oh. And David Young goes careening into the corner. Oh, dear. The champion. Oh, and a baseball slide and a low blow in the attempt. Things do not look at all good for David Young.
We could see a new Wildside Heavyweight Champion before our very eyes, but is that even what Jeff G. Bailey wants? Does he want Iceberg to walk away with a heavyweight title, or does he simply want Iceberg to soften up David Young, to destroy David Young, so he can put that heavyweight title around the waist of the role model Jason Cross? And I know Jason Cross could win that belt on his own if he put heart, if he put dedication forth. But he's always got to go the cheap route with Bailey, and he can, with Bailey being the CEO of Wildside exactly. But now Iceberg pummeling David Young. Iceberg got it. Sit down powerbomb from the second rope by David Young.
David Young, God bless you, my man. Where you get that power from, I have no idea, but spread it around, please. I think even Young seems to be surprised at what he just pulled off. A powerbomb on quarter-ton plus of Iceberg. Young is heading up. Beautiful, beautiful moonsault onto Iceberg. Oh. And the no-pain train gets a shoulder up.
Absolutely amazing.
What an encounter. What an effort being shown here this week by Wildside heavyweight champion David Young. It's not over yet, my friends. Now, you know, talking about your theories earlier on, maybe Iceberg wants to be the Wildside heavyweight champion. Let's throw another fly in the ointment here.
Interesting. God knows there's enough questions surrounding this whole situation.
What the hell?
Spinebuster by David Young. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. What the...
Referee Andrew Thomas has called time.
What the hell are you talking about time? It's a heavyweight title match.
Referee Andrew Thomas has called the time. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Wildside senior official and guest timekeeper Andrew Thomas has informed me that the time limit has expired.
Conveniently,
What the hell is that crap? That is bogus.
Hang on, just as soon as David Young was setting Iceberg up for the spinebuster, that he actually managed to commit, which is a miracle in itself.
And the question is, could David Young have pinned him? It's Blackout.
And Blackout now attacking the unhandcuffed Scottie Wrenn. That's a bad maneuver on the part of Blackout, but Blackout's taking out the ticking time bomb.
Jason Adam, get down here too. Let's leave him for dead tonight.
Oh no. Blackout trying to handcuff the ticking time bomb Scottie Wrenn to the top rope. And Iceberg's on David Young.
Make him pay.
It's Tank and AJ Styles.
AJ Styles and Tank hopefully evening things up here. Oh no, Iceberg. With those big hand-fisted shots to AJ Styles, Jason Cross. Oh, and Adam Jacobs. Oh.
Iceberg just decapitated AJ
Get
Styles.
Young too, Iceberg. Get him again. Oh, yeah.
Jeff Bailey's having his way here tonight.
Who the hell do you think you are, David Young? Messiah of the spine buster my ass. There's only one goddamn Messiah in this building, and you're looking at him. Splash him, Iceberg! Splash that David Young to death! I want him to die tonight. Oh my God. How does that feel, Tank? You've got no business out here, and you're gonna find out why. Oh yeah. Rainman, get on Scottie Wrenn. Get that son of a bitch too.
Bailey's goons are taking out all their nemesis in one full blow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is grim. Oh, no!
Oh! Oh, yeah. Get on Styles! Get on him! He wants to stick his nose in our business. You're not going to be on no damn pay-per-view, AJ Styles. You're going straight to hell tonight. Choke the life out of him, Homicide. Oh, yeah. Splash David Young again, Iceberg. He's still moving.
Oh, no, another splash from Iceberg.
It's Styles in the middle of the ring. I want to see Iceberg splash him, too.
The man that Tank had the argument with earlier.
Iceberg.
Rick Michaels is conspicuous by his absence.
That's right.
Last week on Wildside,
Bill Barnes, why don't you come down here and make the save?
Michaels was out here with all these troops.
Where's your golden boy? Where is he? Styles. My God, do it again, Iceberg. I don't want him to be able to perform. Get him again. You're gonna die, AJ Styles. How does that feel? Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Oh, my God. Oh, look at that blood. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, yeah. How does that feel to drown in your own blood, David Young?
Bailey is positively drooling out of the slaughter that his goons are committing to David Young, AJ Styles, Scottie Wrenn, and Tank.
This is not yours, David Young. You have disgraced my title for far too long. And I'm telling you now, you take this home and you take some pictures with it, because this is the last damn night you're ever going to hold that. Let's go, guys. They're dead.
Now, Rick Michaels was here earlier. We saw him in a match with Tank.
And there was a little post-match tete-a-tete, a little argument between Tank and Rick Michaels. Could that altercation have led to Rick Michaels not coming out here?
Oh dear, no, Andrew Thomas has beaten the hell out of Speedy Nelson.
Andrew. Beautiful.
God, I swear there's something in the water up here.
We've left him for dead.